Hey everybody, so in today's video I'm going to be doing my May empties. I didn't get through quite as much as I wanted to. We did go out of town the last week of May, so I literally didn't melt that whole time, but I still wanted to share with you guys what I was able to get through. We are going to start with hand soaps because I only have two of them. They're both from Bath & Body Works and they're both the foaming hand soap. This first one is Summer Cell. This is Silk Salty Air, Pink Peppercorn, and Blonde Woods. This is one I've talked about before because I bought a bunch of these, I think maybe 2 years ago at a semi-annual sale. They were all 75 off, and although I didn't really care for the scent, it did have more of a masculine scent, so I picked up all of them. This one we used up, and it was at my husband's sink, and it is one I would pick up if it were on sale, but yeah, it's just kind of a masculine scent. This next one here is Jamaica Pina Colada, Pineapple Vanilla Milk, and Juicy Mandarin. This was a really nice one. This smells just like an orange pineapple scent. So yeah, it's really fruity, really tropical smelling, and I really enjoyed that one. Would repurchase. I got through 3 candles in May. The first one is this here. This is Golden Pineapple Luau. This is a blend of Maui pineapple, tropical hibiscus, and luscious papaya. I really liked this scent, so that's how it looks in there. It's a pretty good burn, actually an excellent burn. There is a little bit of soot and residue, but nothing crazy. I really liked this scent. It was kind of more of a perfumey pineapple. I guess that's where the hibiscus comes in, but it was really nice. I really, really liked it and would repurchase that one. Next up, I have Watermelon Lemonade. The scent description on this is watermelon ice, sparkling water, and Meyer lemon. Absolutely enjoyed this as well. Again, there is residue on there. Just a touch of soot, but very minimal. You can see that the wax did change colors. I know that bothers some people, but as long as I'm getting a good throw, I typically don't care. This smelled really good. It was like a candy. It's definitely a candy watermelon with a sweet lemon scent, not super tart. So I very much enjoyed that and would repurchase. Next up, I have this candle here. This is Kim Siebert Living in Sea Salt. And where did I get this from? I feel like I got this from Home Goods, and I actually got it for decor in my house. I have a lot of these kind of seafoam and navy type colors going on, and I really liked the colors, so my intent was not to burn it, but it smelled so good, and I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna burn it. It's a single wick candle. There is a little bit of soot in there. But this candle was excellent. The throw was insane for this little candle. And the reason there is so much soot is because the mushroom top was huge. Like, the mushroom top on this candle was like the size of my thumb. I kept having to cut it down, and I really enjoyed it. And I would definitely pick up other candles from this brand. This is definitely just a like oceanic, fresh, clean scent, and I really liked it. So that's that one. That is all the candles I got through. I'm gonna go ahead and go into, let's do Scarlet Rose. So the first one I have from her is Strawberry with Ginger Ale Overpour. This was like a little square or something I had to cut up, and I loved this scent. So her ginger ale is super fizzy, bubbly, but the addition of the strawberry in there just sweetened it up. It was a really nice, refreshing, sweet scent, and I thoroughly enjoyed it. This next one here is Lemon Trio White Cake and Fluffy Marshmallow, and this was literally just a lemon bakery scent. I got good throw from all of my Scarlet Rose this month, so I'm really happy with it. And that one also gave really good throw and smelled really good. My absolute favorite from Scarlet Rose I melted, it was a bunch of melts that came packaged in this jar here. This was Rainbow Sherbet, Fizzy Pops, and Twisted Mermaid. This scent was insane, you guys. It smelled so good. So You definitely get the fizzy note. The rainbow sherbet in this kind of reminds me almost of like sweet tarts a little bit, except it's not super tart. So maybe like Spree. Is it Spree? Yeah, like that's like sweeter, not quite as tart. I don't know what Twisted Mermaid is, but this also kind of had like a fresh scent to it. But this smelled so unbelievably good. Crazy strong thrower in my house. Even in open areas, it traveled. It smelled so good. And I would definitely repurchase that scent. And so far, I've been really happy with my Scarlet Rose stuff. So that's a vendor I will probably pick up stuff from again. I have some stuff from Vintage Chic Scents that I got in a D-stash. This first one is Juliet is the Sun. This is Orange Sherbet, Satsuma, and Tangerine Whip. This scent was super nice. I got about a medium-high throw from Juliet is the Sun. It was a lot stronger than some of the other ones, but this is just a really nice orange scent. It's not tart, it's sweet, and it's very creamy, and I love this. It smells really good. I think I have another one, yeah, and I got through another one of those. And then I have Piece of My Heart. This is Satsuma. I don't know what that means. Strawberries, mango, and sorbet. This was another one kind of along that same vein, just that bright orange scent. And I really enjoyed it. Again, smelled really good. For some reason, I thought this scent had pineapple in it, but I guess it doesn't. Again, really good. Next up, I have two here. They're both Jackie O. Everyone knows what Jackie O is. It's basically just a basic vanilla scent. I think it's like vanilla cake, vanilla, just a bunch of vanilla type things. Smells so good. I love Jackie O. From that, I did get like a medium throw, so not the greatest throw. But VCS for me typically doesn't have the greatest throw, but I was very happy with it in a bedroom and enjoyed it. Next we'll do Wonderberry. So the first thing I have here from Wonderberry is Ginger Apple Tahini. I did not write down the scent notes for this, but it's basically like a very strong apple scent. Apple Tahini makes me think this is supposed to be like some type of maybe alcohol scent, but yeah, it's really strong apple. You get a little touch of the ginger. I did enjoy this. It was pretty strong. I would pick it up again. Next up, I have All About That Bake, also from Wonderberry. I can't remember what this was. I think there were two little shapes in here. No, I think it was one square. And I just didn't get a good throw from this. So yeah, not memorable at all. Next up, I have this one. This is Lime Linen, and you can see this is Calacus, which is lime sherbet, neroli, and white musk blended with fresh linen, sea salt, dewy green leaves, and beach flowers. This, first of all, this is like an 11 out of 10 as far as strength goes. It was insanely strong. My thing is trying to figure out if I truly like this or not. Like, I did like it, but I think I like it in small doses. You definitely get the tartness from the lime in this. It's very much lime linen. Like, that's the perfect description for this scent. It was so fresh. And also a little bit floral. So, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I did like this. I think I would repurchase it. I'd probably repurchase this again, but it's a very unique laundry scent. I did like it though. Super strong. This next one is London Calling. So this is Earl Grey tea, vanilla bean syrup, whipped cream, and lemon poppy seed muffins. I liked this one very much. I didn't get a whole lot of tea scent out of this, but it definitely for me was just a really nice bakery scent. I tend to like lemon poppy seed in vendor wax. I've had it before, and to me it's a really sweet bakery lemon, so I do really like it, but I probably wouldn't pick it up again. Next, let's do Rainbow Melts. So the first one I have from Rainbow Melts is Mary Cafe. This is espresso, gingerbread cookies, and buttercream. I hate to say it, guys, but I did not get a good throw from this, which is really surprising. It smelled super good in the bag. I will say I melted, it was one little disc, and I did cut it in half. Perhaps I shouldn't have cut it in half, but I put half of it in my kitchen in a Scentsy bulb warmer, and then I put half of it in my living room, which has a one of those Walmart, is it like 25 watt or something like that, hot plate warmers, and I just didn't get a good throw. Like, I could smell it a little bit if I really tried to like sniff at the air, but generally speaking, for how strong it smelled in the bag, it just really wasn't that strong when I melted it. For that reason, I wouldn't purchase it again, but this is a really nice coffee scent on cold. Like, I was excited to melt it. I just didn't get a good throw. On the other hand, I also melted this one. Let's see if I can get it to focus. This is Red Nose, and it's tart cranberries and glowing ginger ale, and this one was insanely good and insanely strong. So it's just what it says. It's a cranberry ginger ale scent. It reminds me of, I buy it in the wintertime. It's Canadian Dry. I think they make a cranberry ginger ale. That's what this smells like to me. I love it. Yeah, it smells so good. The cranberry does kind of lend itself to the holidays, but not in a way that makes you feel like, oh, I can only melt this at Christmas time. Obviously I didn't, but it smells so good. This is one I would totally repurchase if it was available. Next, let's do, okay. Yeah, we'll just do Wax Incredibles. So as I told you guys before, Wax Incredibles is currently not making wax anymore, and I actually haven't seen any update posts from her in a really long time. She did say she was moving on to oils instead of wax, but I really haven't seen any posts or updates on that. But I'm just still melting through my stash, because what else are you going to do? So this first one here is Pistachio Dream Cake. This is vanilla pound cake, ice cream scoop bread, and pistachio pudding cake. This was okay. This was like it was like a medium throw, not the strongest throw. I usually get much stronger from Wax Incredibles. The pistachio in this is very, very strong. And I mean, I did like it. It just wasn't super strong, but it was definitely a Pistachio Bakery scent. Next up, I have this here. This is Fired Up, which you can see is rich German chocolate cake, vanilla bean, and fire roasted marshmallow. I honestly don't remember this at all, which is crazy because I remember smelling it in the bag and it being super strong and chocolatey, but I don't recall getting very much throw from this. So I think one of the issues that I have sometimes is because my downstairs area, if I can talk today, is open. All of it's open. So I have a hot plate warmer in my living room. I have a Scentsy bulb warmer in my kitchen. And then I have one of the Scentsy Accords in my entryway. And I feel like sometimes when I try to melt, like if I'm melting different things in this open area, sometimes things can get lost and I don't necessarily smell certain scents. And I think that may be what happened to this, but yeah, it just wasn't memorable. Sometimes in my Scentsy Accord, I try to just melt the same thing in each of the three little hot plates, just because I just find that happens often in my downstairs area. Everything just kind of mixes together and I really can't detect one from the other. So this next one here was quite the opposite of that, though. This is orange strawberry chiffon cake. You can see this was a clamshell, orange chiffon cake, strawberry jam, and sugar cookie dough. This, I melted 3 in my Accord warmer and 3 in my Accord warmer. So I got 2 full melts out of this, and this one was so good. It was a orange bakery scent. You got a little bit of that strawberry. I won't say that I got like super intense sugar cookie sugar cookie scent from this because I don't recall that, but I do recall this being very strong. And again, it was when I melted 3 of the same in my cord warmer, so I was really able to notice it, and it was really, really strong, and I did enjoy it. Next up, I have Spatulapia. This is Flowers Coconut Mint and Soothing Light Sandalwood. This was crazy strong. 11 out of 10. I did enjoy this. It wasn't my favorite thing. And it's really weird because it does say fresh flowers on this. It doesn't say specifically what flowers, but I got a strong rose note in this. It was almost like a rose and mint scent, to be honest, which wasn't my favorite. I have to admit, rose is not a preferable scent for me. So, while I did like it, it's not something I would want to have again. This next one is Green with Envy, Island Fresh Gang, Green Apple, and Vanilla Bean Noel. This was excellent. Smelled so good. It was definitely a laundry blend. And then you got a little bit of tartness from that green apple. But it smelled really fresh and at the same time really sweet. And I enjoyed it. Next up, I have Avocado Mint. You can see there's still like 3 pieces of that left in here. So this is mint, blends with herbal, floral, and wood notes to create soft, pleasing scent of avocado mint. I don't like this. I think it's her avocado oil that I don't like. It's definitely minty, and it could be soothing. Could I take some time to maybe blend it with something else to make it work? I could, but I don't want to. So I'm going to pass this along. I've had avocado not often. I think the last one I had was from the Bathing Garden, and I really liked it. So I don't know. I think it's just her avocado oil that I don't like. Next up, I have this one. This is Seduce Me, Oak Moss, Amber, and Cocoa Butter Cashmere. You can see this one is also still pretty full. I only did 1 chunk. This one smells so good in the container, but I don't like how it transitions when it's warming. So it smells really good initially, and then once it starts to melt down, it turns very powdery. And I'm not someone who likes powdery scents very much, so passing that one along too. Excuse me. This next one is Lucky Fellow. This is energetic grapefruit and citrus wrapped in sweet vanilla, tobacco, sandalwood, leather, and musk. I really took a chance on this. It was when she was kind of emptying out her inventory when she decided she wasn't going to do wax anymore. And I'm so sad I don't have more of this. This really surprised me. I'm not going to lie, you guys. It was so good. So first of all, excellent throw, like 10 out of 10. And it's like you get the grapefruit in this, but it's very authentic. You get the sweetness from the vanilla. I guess the musk. There's a floralness in this. It's like a sweet cologne scent almost. But the cologne is not pungent or in your face, you know? You know how sometimes cologne scents can almost have I don't know what you would call it, but it's like a sock you in the nose type of scent. This doesn't have this. It's so soft and pretty, but you can still tell that it's very much masculine. And then you get that undertone of grapefruit. It is excellent. Like, I am so surprised. The tobacco, the leather, even the musk is something that would make me think, I probably wouldn't, like if she was still open and I was just placing an order, nothing would gravitate me towards this, but I'm so glad I tried it, and also so sad because I won't be able to have it anymore, but that was really excellent. Next one I have here is Elephant Likes Pink. There's a lot going on here. Warm vanilla, crisp sandalwood, musk, honeydew, kiwi, mandarin, watermelon, cherry. And then it looks like a little bit of cassis, sugarcane, coconut milk, vanilla, orchid, and white musk. To me, this was just a perfumey pink scent. It's really funny too because the strongest thing I smell on this is the watermelon. I get the floral, I get the coconut, but the strongest scent in this is definitely the watermelon. I did enjoy it, but not a favorite. And then last from Wax Incredibles, I have coconut water and mango. This is sweet, powdery, creamy coconut, mango, top notes, apple, peach, melon, middle notes, sweet vanilla, and musky bottom notes. To me, this was not powdery at all, and it was just a coconut mango scent. It smells so insanely good. So it just smells tropical. It makes you feel like you're on a beach. It's almost as, smells like it could be a summer perfume. The coconut is strong. The mango is strong. The coconut in this isn't bitter. It's sweet and it is delicious. I loved it. Now we are going to finish everything up with the bathing garden. So first of all, let's start with my duds here. So the first one I have here is Strawberry Nonsense. You can see there are 3 cubes gone out of this. This is creamy zucchini bread with strawberry jam, sun-ripened strawberries with bottom notes of cotton candy and French vanilla. So here's the thing. This smells good, but this is the first time I've ever had one of these clamshells that smells skunky and it translated into the wax. You can tell under that skunkiness that this does smell really good. And I took 3 and melted it in my Scentsy Accord and I couldn't take it. I had to turn it off and then I was like, I'm getting rid of this. So I'm not even going to pass this along. It makes me really sad, but I'm just going to toss it because it smells skunky when melting. So super disappointed in that. And it also makes me a little bit, I've always been a bathing garden fan and I'm still a bathing garden fan, but it makes me wonder, like, because this is from April. So it makes me wonder, like, if I should be keeping things that long. But then on the other hand, I've melted other things, even stuff I got with the same order that don't have that scent. This is just the first time that skunkiness has ever translated to the wax. So it's pretty disappointed with that. Next here, I have Rainbow Apothecary. You guys can see it if it's gonna focus. So anyhow, Rainbow Apothecary is, where is it at? Lemongrass sandalwood blend with rosewood limonene vetiver. And this is supposed to be a Smuggler Soul Lush dupe. You can see I've only melted 1 cube. I don't like this. So it smells really good on cold. But again, this is one that when it melted down, it was so powdery and I just couldn't deal with it. So it does smell good again on cold, but I didn't like it melting, so I will be passing that one on. And then the ones I actually emptied, so I have Parisian Strawberry Fields. This is a tart blend of fresh picked strawberries, white peaches, mango fruit, and vanilla bean. I love this one. I've purchased it multiple times. To me, the strawberry in this is not super authentic, but it's pretty, it's sweet. You get the peach, you get the mango, and it's just a really sweet, nice scent. It is a little bit tart, but not super tart. And yeah, I really enjoyed that one. This next one here is Easter Basket. And Easter Basket is fresh orange cake and vanilla layered with sugar crystals. Oh my gosh, there we go. So this one was nice. This one was a little bit of a lighter throw. I'd give it probably a low medium throw, and it does smell, for me, this smelled like an orange, like orange cake, like a bakery scent. I suppose there's vanilla in there, but it wasn't super strong to my nose. But I guess generally cake is probably vanilla-y, but it is a nice orange bakery scent if you like that. I just probably wouldn't pick it up again because it was not very strong. Then I have, this is Marshmallow Frosted Mango Tangerine. This is just a marshmallow mango tangerine scent. Loved it. It smells so freaking good. So this one, it kind of reminds you of Satsuma, but it also kind of reminds you of like orange pixie sticks or something like that. Smells so good. Really loved it. Crazy strong thrower. Like this one was crazy strong, and I would pick that one up again. And then finally, I have Summer Melon and Mint. This was one of the very, very first clams I ever purchased from the Bathing Garden way back in the day when she was on Etsy. And I've loved it ever since then. I thought it would be the weirdest blend, and it is so freaking good. I did notice this sample, to my nose, was a little bit stronger on the mint than the melon. I would have liked to have a little bit more of that melon come out, but this was a really good thrower. Really nice, relaxing scent that's not necessarily lavender and chamomile and all those types of things. Just a nice, fresh melon and mint. So I really enjoyed this one. Would definitely pick it up again. And that is it, guys. That is everything I melted for May. I don't have any hauls coming currently. I'm just not someone who buys a ton of wax all the time. So my next video, I'm thinking about doing a summer melting basket. Although I've actually been digging into it, I kind of combine spring and summer of my collection and melt through that. But I'm thinking about doing that. I've seen Alexis Schulister and Pretty Pink Polka Dots, I think. I've seen them do that, and that's kind of the vein I'm thinking about. But other than that, yeah, I might pick up a couple more orders to haul. So if there's anything you'd like to see, please let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Thanks. Bye.